The Warriors season might be done and the NBA playoffs might still be going on, but that doesn't mean there still isn't so much Warriors stuff to talk about, including this upcoming offseason. Let's talk about it. Now, since the Warriors season has ended, there have already been so many big names that have been thrown around that the Warriors are interested in getting. One thing that I think the Warriors have stated, which is really key, is that the Warriors are looking for a playmaking defending wing, someone that can be a huge help to this team. There are some big names that I'll quickly go over. I don't want to get my hopes too high that they'll be coming. Names like Miles Turner, Derek White, Naz Reid, Cam Johnson, and the biggest name that I'm seeing is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's been rumored to want to be a Warrior for a while now, but he has said and stated that he wants to play and loves playing beside Steph Curry. You never know. Now, there are many more realistic and more possible options for the Warriors. Not saying that those options aren't possible, but these ones have a higher chance of actually happening. In the guard, forward spots, Nickeil Alexander-Walker from the Timberwolves, Bruce Brown, and I don't know how possible it is because I think the Pistons might see him as a high-value asset, Malik Beasley. Those are three names at the guard and forward positions, which can make such a huge impact for the Warriors. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is just a steady guard that could be a really good backup point guard for Curry when he needs time to rest. Malik Beasley was one of the league leaders in three-pointers made this year, more than Steph Curry. Bruce Brown has been proved to be a big role player in the league and has that championship experience, which could really help the Warriors. At the forward center position, Steven Adams, Brook Lopez, which would be massive for the Warriors, and one that I don't see a lot of people talking about, but I think could thrive very well in Golden State, Kai Jones. I know he had a bit of history with some mental issues and now he's doing a lot better. He had a great season for the Mavericks. He is an athletic big who can really rise up for rebounds as well as oops, and that's something that the Warriors have really been wanting, especially since Andrew Bogut has left. We haven't really had that type of player, and he could be a really impactful player. And finally, the last big trade that I think the Warriors could make this season, because I think a lot of Warriors fans know and a lot of people within the organization know, Jonathan Kuminga is very much on the block this offseason. And this other team that I'm going to mention here would probably agree to this trade. Jonathan Kuminga to the Bulls for Lonzo Ball, Vucevic, and maybe a pick. I know Jonathan Kuminga would probably be paired with potentially another player or another pick. I think that's a trade that's very possible, and I think the Bulls are moving into a different direction. Athletic players to pair alongside Kobe White, and I think the Warriors have a big chance of making that trade. There are so many possibilities that the Warriors can make in this offseason, and I just hope that it's not an offseason where the Warriors just don't make any trades or don't make any signings. And with this big three, we can still very much make a push, and it's still very possible. And we would have beaten the Timberwolves if Curry was playing. But we'll see what happens. Follow me at It's Golden State J on all social platforms for more Warrior updates.